Hey, what's up, team? So you're probably wondering, where did the daily walks go? Well, it got cold outside. No excuse. I know we should do a daily walk on overcoming excuses. That's just an excuse. So this is how I overcame the excuse: treadmill in the garage to do the daily walk. So anyway, today's topic is, you know how you buy a house with a basement, and then people install, some offices do this, they install a drop ceiling. So they take, like, your ceiling could be higher, but then they put a drop ceiling in, and yeah, it looks nicer, and there's cosmetic reasons why they do that. But are we installing drop seasons? Are we installing drop roofs in our house? Are we installing drop ceilings in our own lives? Okay, that came out right. And what I mean by that is when we walk into a situation that's uncomfortable. I'll give you some great examples. All right, I walked into a situation that was uncomfortable, with a client, and they were just upset in a bad season in their life, and they chose to take that out on me. And it would be really easy for me to have put up a drop ceiling and been like, oh, it's all them, kind of like I just did. Oh, they're in a bad season, blah, blah, blah. But instead, what I did is I took what they said, I masterminded with my business partner, I masterminded with my God, I prayed on it, and I went back into our systems and processes and make sure, be like, you know what? I don't want anyone to feel this way, whether I'm a scapegoat or not. I want to make sure. So had I just written it out, had I put a drop ceiling in and said, I'm just going to box myself in and write this off, I really wouldn't have been able to learn. And actually what this did is it rebuilt belief in our processes, in our systems and processes. I'm like, holy cow, man, there is not one additional thing I really could have done different. This person must be in a bad season. Another really good example is I have a very good friend. He's huge, man. Mr. Indiana, literally the guy puts his work in the last 20 plus years in the gym. And, he shared with me that a lot of people will write him off as like a meathead or whatever. And at first blank, I want to feel bad for him, but I don't feel bad for him. I feel bad from all the people who are not learning from him, all the people that look at him and immediately put a drop ceiling down and don't rise up to learn from this guy, because he is a business genius. Literally a business genius. Just being around him levels my business up. I mean, he actually helped me out with the situation I just talked to you about with the disgruntled client. Helped me out immensely. So, it's crazy. What situations are we going into where, whether someone's coming at us or we just are prejudging someone, and we're immediately putting that drop ceiling, installing that drop ceiling down, and then, I got nothing to learn from this person. Man, oh man, do not do that. If anything, we should be getting bazookas out and destroying our ceilings so we can go higher and be lifted up by people. And we can be lifted up by all situations. The reason that our businesses have the systems in place right now is because we took our ceilings and said, you know what? We've got to blast them open. We take the 3% people who are going to complain no matter what, and we look at, hey, what are they complaining about? Is there a system we can put in place? Is there a process we can put in place to be better, to please even them? And even if they're impossible to please, by rising above to try and leveling up our business to try, we're making it so much better for everyone else. It's so easy to just say, oh, the 3%, they're going to complain no matter what. And you're right, they are. So if you're in a business, you don't want to dwell on the 3%, but you do want to pray on their feedback. You do want to mastermind on their feedback, and you do want to share their feedback with your business coach, because it will do, again, one of two things. It will either make you level your business up, or it will reaffirm the identity and the belief that you have in the business, because it makes you look it. But the worst thing that you can do is put a drop ceiling in and just say, I'm not even going to give it time of day. Next. So there's definitely a difference, and there's definitely a balance between dwelling and learning. So don't be a dweller. I should do a daily walk on that, because I do tend to be a dweller. I dwelled on my situation for a while until I hung around with my buddy, and he helped me talk through it. So you definitely don't want to dwell, but you do want to rise above to the occasion, okay? So, and then the same thing when people compliment your business. Don't put a drop ceiling down and be like, oh, well. Be like, wow, thank you, man, that's awesome. I'm really trying to level this up the best I can. So hopefully this makes sense, and hopefully we don't have to do too many more daily walks inside, because that would insinuate that it's nice outside. Y'all have a great night.